I'm a little late to this party of the Manjummel Boys, but I'm glad to have finally watched the film. The highest grossing Malayalam film as of today, the film rightly deserves the spot and the recognition that it's showered with. The thrills and grips the film has to offer truly nourish the cinema fanatic within. The film is a solid tribute to friendship and bravado, standing as a real-life example of what humans are capable of doing. The film is based on a real-life incident that took place back in 2006 when a group of boys from Manjummel near Kochi in Kerala decided to visit Kodaikanal. On their way back, they decided to visit Guna Caves, infamously also called the Devil's Kitchen, due to its reputation of being one of the deadliest caves, with more than 13 people having fallen into deep trenches and not being found dead or alive. One of the boys accidentally falls in the 900 feet deep trench. The happy trip now comes to a screeching halt, with the friends panicking for help. Now they reach out to locals and police, but they are very hopelessly asked to return back as nobody has ever made it alive from the deep trench. The friends decide to stay back and rescue the friends. Now this is a great story full of determination, hope, bravery and above all friendship, which will move you to say the least. The film starts off with the camaraderie between the boys and their aim to win a match of tug of war against another rival group. For the first act, you get a glimpse of everyone's lives, their problems and their excitement for the trip to Kodai. For the first 30 minutes, it's all happy, friendly bickering and classic boys on a trip kind of fun. But then eventually you realize why this light mood was needed, because once the film enters the conflict mode, it takes you down by the throat, keeping you on the edge of your seats. While it's notable that every single cast member brings their best game to the film, Saubin Shahir and Srinath Basi put together a performance that absolutely shakes you. Saubin Shahir plays Kuttan aka Siju David, the man who goes down the trench to rescue his friend, while Srinath Basi plays Subhash, the boy who falls down the trench. They put together a performance and the way they bring out the emotions is too intense to be put in words. Director Chidambaram beautifully narrates this film with his passionate writing and direction. Aside from brilliantly adapting a real-life incident for the screen, it's the little things and details of the film that make it worthy of a rewatch. Like for example, at a point, when Subhash is asked by one of the other boys about his belief in God, Subhash simply looks up at the night sky and says, "I only believe in light and currently there is no light above." The same Subhash then sees light from the lamp hooked to the safety helmet of Kuttan as it descends down into the cave to rescue him. The constant intercuts between the present and the childhood of the boys is very warming. The casting of the film could not have been better. Right from the raw performances of the boys to the local police and the townspeople to the realistic costumes, art direction and dialogues, everything will make you completely forget that you are actually sitting in a theatre, but will make you engage in the scene as much as the performers. It's also commendable how the film has been edited and paced according to the mood of the sequences. For example, during the rescue portions, it's slow and intense, while during the panicky moments, it's swiftly cut between the characters. The dialogues of the film also deserve a special mention because they don't seem choreographed. It's almost like you put characters in situations and allow them to react and converse. All these aspects make the film very, very real. To balance all the realness, there are several cinematic moments brought about by high-speed shots, flashbacks and the brilliant track Kanmani Anbadu from Kamal Haasan's film Guna. It's very hard to hold yourself back from shedding a tear to clapping out loud and wooting throughout this film. All in all, if you're looking to catch a fantastic tale of thrilling bravado, catch Manjummel Boys soon.